Hello friends, in this video we will learn precedence network analysis, another form of network by which we can find out the total duration of project where a number of activities are involved. So this method is node oriented. The activities are represented by nodes. It is also called as activity on node network, that is the AON diagram, and the representation of nodes in precedence network. So here this is the method 1 by which we can represent a node. This is called as node, where this here we write the activity ID, here we write the duration, here we write earliest start time, earliest finish time, latest start time and latest finish time for each and every activity. So all the time estimates as well as the duration of project, duration of activity, as well as the activity ID is mentioned at single node. That is the representation of node in precedence network. Another form by which we can represent a node in precedence network, this as the first one. Here we write activity ID, here we write the EST, the earliest start time of activity, here we write earliest finish time of activity, here we write latest start time of activity, here we write latest finish time of activity, and here we write the node number. So which node is this, node number 1 or 2, 3 up to n. So based on the sequencing of activity, by node number we can find the correct sequence of activities of a project, or which activity follows which activity, or which is the succeeding activity, or which is the preceding activity, that we'll see. Now we'll see logical relation between activities in precedence network. In precedence network, we are not showing the arrowhead, we are just showing the line which joins from activity to activity. So here first relation is finish to start, that is the after finishing activity A, activity B starts. So in this we have all the importance to nodes, means activities. There is no importance to the line joining, that is just only the showing of period, showing of which activity precedes which activity, or which activity succeeds another activity. Then second relation is start to start, means activity A starts, same time activity B starts. Third relation, finish to start, activity A finishes, then activity B started. And next relation, start to start combined with finish to finish, that is the activity A started, activity B started, then activity A finishes, activity B started. So it means start to start and with combined with finish to finish. Another relation is start to finish, when activity A starts, activity B finishes. Now we'll see one example based on this. The question is, the network of certain project is shown in figure, determine following and also draw AON network. So this network is given in the problem and we need to draw AON network. This network is AOA network, that is activity on arrow network, and we need to draw activity on node network, and also calculate EST, EFT, LST, LFT for activities, total float and critical path for network. Here the methods are same. Firstly we draw by seeing this. Here this is above the arrow, the activities are written, below the arrow their durations are written, and here the activities are shown by arrows, as this is the CPM network, AOA network. We need to draw AON network, calculate different time periods, total float and critical path for the network. So here are the network. I have drawn activity A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J and K. K is the last activity. Their relations are shown by seeing this network. I have shown their relations, and then I have calculated these are the node numbers. They follow the sequencing of activities. Then these are the durations of different activities. Then we have calculated earliest start time, earliest finish time, latest start time, latest finish time, and based on this we have marked the critical path for the network by double line. By this way we can show the critical path for the network, and the critical path is activity A, C, F, I, K. Activity A, C, F, I and K. This is the critical path for the network. So here method is same. When we use forward pass method, we'll get earliest start time of activities, and if we add this duration in that, we'll get the earliest finish time. By backward pass method, we'll get latest finish time of activity. If we deduct the duration of activity from that latest finish time, we'll get the latest start time for each and every activity. This way we are completing this. After this we need to calculate total float. Now this is the formula for total float. Total float is equal to latest finish time minus earliest start time minus duration of the activity. Then by using this formula and by referring this precedence network, you calculate different types of floats or total float. For practice you calculate another types of floats if they have not asked, but for practice session you draw. Here are the formulas. Free float is equal to earliest start time of succeeding activity minus earliest finish time of this the activity which is under consideration. Then independent float is equal to earliest start time for succeeding activity minus LFT for preceding activity minus duration of activity under consideration. And then interfering float, LFT of activity minus EFT of succeeding activity. Thank you. In the next videos we will see a network for PERT, that is the program evaluation review technique network, and then we'll see line of balance technique and some more fundamental parts or concepts of project management. Till then, goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please share it and subscribe the channel.